Hello and welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, the basketball edition. It may be welcome back if you were with me earlier when I did the live stream for the Notre Dame versus USC women's basketball game. Hannah Hidalgo versus Juju Watkins. Notre Dame came out on top. If you were there with us, you know we had a good time. If you weren't there, check out the video and the conversation going on. Now, I want to give a shout out, Marilyn H. I don't like to give last names unless I know it's okay to give last names, so I'm just going to say Marilyn H. Thank you for this tidbit, which I'm going to share with you right now. Caitlin Clark is on the golf course. She's becoming a regular on the golf course. This time, she is involved with the RSM Classic. Let me tell you a little bit about RSM, show you a video in which Caitlin Clark is involved, and tell you why I think this is such a cool thing to do. Let's check it out. I started out by just doing a simple Google search because I wanted to know a little bit about this, knowing that this is in support of Special Olympics. And so just went to Google. RSM US LLP supports the Special Olympics through its charity putting challenge at the RSM Classic PGA Tour event. And it tells us what it is. A 12-hole putting competition between teams of Special Olympics athletes, Boys and Girls Club members, and RSM LLP representatives. How does it work? Each team has one representative from each organization, and an RSM LLP representative acts as the team's scorekeeper. Challenges. The holes are designed by teaching professionals at the Sea Island Golf Performance Center and include hazards like rocks, sand, and branches. And the purpose is the event is about teamwork, fun, and making a difference. Benefits. The event has raised nearly 48 million for charity over the past 15 years. Now, Caitlin Clark was a caddy. She volunteered as a caddy for this event. This is a special event because it involves Special Olympics. And so when I see some of the footage that I'm going to show you right now, and you know that there are some people with special needs, our special needs community, our special needs brothers and sisters, I just have great respect for people who give their time to special needs. And the wonderful thing about that is sometimes when you're working with or playing with or spending time with people who have special needs, they don't want anything. They're just there to have a good time. They're often not like, oh, it's Caitlin Clark. Oh, let me get an autograph. I mean, maybe there's some of that, but I think for the most part, they're there having a good time, appreciating the people they get to spend time with. And it's just a rewarding thing, I'm sure, for those who are out there with them. So let's just go into RSM Classic in the website and see what it says and show the video about Caitlin Clark. And here we see the 2024 RSM Classic introducing RSM Eagles on 15. In honor of the 15th RSM Classic, we're making a $15,000 donation to the Coast Guard Foundation. Way to go. Then for every eagle made on the 15th hole, y'all know I don't know nothing about no golf, but I know an eagle sounds like a good thing. So for every eagle made on the 15th hole, okay, this is Eagles on 15. So every eagle made on the 15th hole of the Seaside course, they will donate an additional $1,500. All right, check back to see what the final totals will be. So if you go over here where my cursor is, Caitlin Clark gives back. All right, so Caitlin Clark gives back the 2024 RSM Classic, and they posted a big thank you to Caitlin Clark. Actually, they even put it over here on the social media. Big thank you to Caitlin Clark for joining us and caddying at our charity putting challenge. 12 holes and $120,000 raised for charity. And before I show you that video, actually, let's learn a little bit about the charity putting challenge. All right, so here we have what they do to give back to the community. The RSM Classic hosts several opportunities each year for PGA Tour players and local nonprofits to come together. And this includes the annual Wiffle Ball Classic, Charity Putting Challenge, and RSM Birdies for Love on-course competition. You see the Jones Cup Invitational, RSM Shot at College Program. But let's look at what Caitlin Clark is participating in, which is the Charity Putting Challenge. So the Charity Putting Challenge, PGA Tour professionals, Special Olympics athletes, and representatives in Boys and Girls Club of Southeast Georgia compete in an annual charity putting tournament with RSM's leadership team serving as their caddies. So, and of course, Caitlin Clark is serving as a caddy. In 2018, the event was voted as the PGA Tour's best use of players. I like that. And they thank Caitlin Clark. So let's take a look.
All righty, so we're here at the charity putting event with our honorary caddy this year, Caitlin Clark. So Caitlin, talk to us about what it was like to be a caddy in the putting tournament.
It was fun. They didn't need much help, so it was fun to be out here and see the smiles on their faces. Course looked a little hard, but they did good. They did good. So we hung in there. We had a lot of twos, a lot of pars. So
those were good though.
We had a great scorecard.
You know, we were laughing though with Caitlin. We were trying to get all threes, so we thought that was good.
Don't take my advice now.
So I know Boys and Girls Club and Special Olympics are both organizations that are special to you. Can you talk about a little bit about, with you as an athlete, your notoriety, the importance of giving back to the community?
Yeah, that's the reason you play. Is we get to play at the highest level, and you feel very fortunate to do that. But the joy these kids have on their faces just to do this putting event is what makes it so special. So to be able to give back and have the platform that you have is what makes it so fun. And for me, that's what's the most enjoyable thing, is giving back. Your ability to give back is kind of what makes a lasting impact. So I feel very fortunate to be a part of it.
Absolutely. All right, one last question.
Okay.
What's tougher, a 6-foot putt and the pro-am in front of a gallery, or hitting the 3 at the buzzer to win it?
The 6-foot putt. Your hands are a little shaky, so I'm a little more used to the 3-pointer. I have more confidence.
I would say the 3 seems to be natural.
Yeah, absolutely.
Caitlin, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun.
Shout out to Caitlin Clark for participating in that. Golf seems to be regular. LPGA, PGA, this RSM Classic, and giving to Boys and Girls Club, special needs, other organizations, raising money, making a difference. It's really fascinating how you can have a skill and a talent that you work hard to develop, and how it opens doors for you. The Bible says a man's gift, and that includes a woman, a man's gift makes room for him, right? And puts him before choice men. I'm paraphrasing, but we have these gifts and we have these talents that God has given us, and we've got options. Like, we can take them and hoard them and it's just me and mine, or we can get out there and we do it. And none of us can be Caitlin Clark or any name you can throw out there. That's not who we were called to be. But we also have a sphere of influence. It may not be golf. Nobody might be saying, hey, come out here and do golf, or give you this sponsorship, do a State Farm commercial, whatever, but we can make a difference wherever we are. And hey, it's just about Thanksgiving time. And what a great time to reflect on that, on reasons that we're thankful, but also, what is it that we're putting our hands to do that we would be someone else's reason to be thankful because we gave back to them. So anyway, thank you, Marilyn, again, for sharing that. And thank you all for watching this video. And, God bless what they're doing. And God bless you guys. I'll catch you next time, God willing.